We're 30 minutes into the show. Let's find out how well we're doing. For that, we got to go down to the Fox News Channel's newsroom, where we find Andrew Levy. He frequents craft fairs, often nude.
You know, Greg, sometimes pillow talk should stay between us.
I'm sorry.
All right, Gregolog. Since the iPod was introduced, homeless income has dropped over 84%.
Yes.
That's a fantastic statistic.
Thank you.
Sure. I won't ask for your source.
Well, you can find my store anytime.
I said source.
Oh, okay.
Not sores. God.
That's disgusting. Go ahead.
Bloomberg quits the GOP. You know, I believe him when he says he's not going to run for president. I mean, there are 8.2 million of us in New York City, and it's got to be enough work trying to legislate every little bit of our lives.
True.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Forbes survey on most appealing candidates. I see Hillary did poorly. Oh, despite what Nick said, most of Red America does not engage in cousin-on-cousin love. There are more red states than West Virginia, Nick.
I was really just thinking of my family.
And talking about Lance Armstrong, Corey said one is enough, which is actually a new series starring Dick Van Patten as a man who ritually murders his entire family. Men like faces over bodies when looking at naked pics, which might explain Hillary's poor showing in that Forbes survey. Corey said when men see attractive women, the three questions they ask themselves are, would I, could I, and should I? For those of us who drink a lot, the fourth question is, did I? And the fifth question is, can I? Study shows men are 12 times more likely than women to suffer human bites. I think you guys covered the whole Rebecca likes biting thing. But something you didn't address, Greg, is that biters are a real problem in the hip-hop community. And there are bitter debates over what makes you a biter, not a writer. For instance, is it okay to use another MC's hook or flow? Does that automatically make you a biter? And there's the whole drama of DMX accusing K-Solo of biting his whole spelling style from when they were in lockdown together. Jay-Z is considered a huge biter, and also Ice Cube, which it hurt me to discover. I ain't mad at you, Cube. You still my boy. Let's see. Researchers at the University of Oregon say paying taxes triggers feelings of happiness. They say that's because people like the warm glow they get from charitable giving. I like the warm glow I get from saying that calling researchers who equate forced taxation with voluntary donations morons is charitable. American Indian leaders speak out about climate change. You pointed out that they call global warming Earth Mother getting angry. If Earth Mother is Jewish, expect to hear a lot of, go ahead, ruin my environment, see if I care. And also, would it kill you to call you planet every once in a while? Let's see. Bill, the guy who said they call it Earth Mother getting angry, isn't named Geronimo. He's named Talking Hawk. That's actually true.
According to my intern, it's Geronimo.
Okay. You don't have an intern, Bill. Just the voices. Hey, are we back to calling Native Americans American Indians?
I think so.
I didn't get that smoke signal. I told you I was going to use it.
Yes, you did.
And front-loading, that stupid study, called for more focus on tackling older people buying drinks for underage drinkers, which it seems to me is just going to lead to a lot of broken hips. That's it. I'm done.
Thank you, Andy.
All right, man.
See you later.
Okay.
Time to welcome back our guests and introduce a new one. Rebecca Gomez, Fox News business correspondent. She is so hot, she gives other hot people eating disorders. It's sad. Nick Gillespie, editor-in-chief of Reason Magazine and Reason.com. I read his magazine while driving at high speeds around local middle schools. Joining us from L.A. is Kim Seraphin. She's the senior editor of In Touch Weekly. She's so cute that Care Bears commit suicide in her presence. Chuck Nice, comedian, radio personality, and a regular on VH1's Best Week Ever. Also catch him every day on Sprint TV. He's also president of the Sticker Club that meets in a tree fort in his backyard.
Yes. I have no idea what that means.
I don't either, and I wrote it. All right, I didn't really write that. Okay. Ready for the latest science breakthrough? An Italian doctor has rebuilt vaginas for two women born with a rare deformation, using their own cells to build vaginas in the lab for the first time. A 28-year-old woman underwent the first such operation last year. Now she has a healthy reproductive system. This is the first time in history that a new vagina has been built in a lab, giving hope to everyone born without a vagina, as well as people who would like an extra one. But isn't it really surprising that the man who created the vagina was Italian, Kim?
I have to say, Greg, for the first time in a month, I am wishing that somebody would ask me about Paris Hilton. So please, I'd rather talk about Paris Hilton right now.
just another example, Chuck, of us playing God, but at this time a fun God?
Hey, listen, I think this guy is doing us a service. I mean, I know he did it for women who are born with a deformity, but quite frankly, I hope that he will extend it to, like, kind of upgrades.
Yes.
Like, you can go in and get a vagina upgrade. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, I've really kind of worn mine out.
Isn't that basically like remarrying? Nick, I can't believe you said that. I didn't say that. You said it.
What's great is my lips didn't even move.
That's incredible. Nick, what would happen if this same technology were available for men?
I think Michael Bloomberg would be the front runner in the presidential sweepstakes.
Artwork time, shall we? As you know, I draw the news, and today I drew another interesting experiment. My cohort, Fluffy McNutter, under the supervision of Wilford Brimley, has managed to create the head of a unicorn in a Petri dish. Certainly it is no vagina, but for some of us in the media, it's certainly an adorable substitute. If you would like to win this piece of art, simply send me the title at reddit@foxnews.com, and if I like it, I will mail you an autographed copy in an envelope made of delightful lollipops.
Oh. Why does Wilford Brimley's mustache look like a payday bar? That was a horrible tracing, Greg. Look at that.
That is Wilford Brimley. All right.
Ugh.
Sorry, coming up,
Peanuts.
I'll take a stab at OJ's witty prose. Go away, people! Coming up, I'll take a stab at OJ's witty prose. That was probably a poor choice of words. Has Paris added another notch on her bedpost? But wait, does Paris even use a bed? I've heard she mates in trees. And finally, my mom will be here with some breaking news on her bridge group. Spoiler alert, they ran out of sugar cookies.